attack near Moscow when 114 or 140 people have been killed matters to them. This is just a cynicism. When 1,000 Russian dies in Ukraine for absolutely no reason, this concerns no Russian living in Oslo. But suddenly when 114 Russians are killed in shooting, there is lots of flowers near the embassy. When at the same time Russia is killing civilians in Ukraine, they are using huge missiles that are meant to destroy bunkers, that are meant to destroy hangar ships, to shoot at civilian buildings in Ukraine. Russia is doing genocide actions every single day, and suddenly, when the terrorist attack happens on Russian soil, they pretend that they cared about human lives. This is an open cynicism. And recently, it was a revelation that Havana syndrome was also caused by Russian actions from Russian special forces, the same people who have tried to poison who have poisoned Skripal and who have been accused of assassinations in the European Union. So I thought that the situation that is happening is similar to the situations that we are all familiar that happens in school. There is a bully in school, and when this bully is approaching other kids, everybody is saying that you should not escalate, you should not provoke him, you should not fight back. And then this bully is feeling that he will not be punished no matter what he does. And then he continues, he increases the push, he increases the pressure. In school, there are principals who are supposed to keep him in certain frames. What happens with Russia is that Russia is keep pushing. Russia is this bully. They are assassinating people across the world, and there is very little reaction. They invade Chechnya, they invade Georgia, they help with invasion in Syria, and they are not punished. They invade Ukraine, and they are not punished. They keep saying that Russia is a victim. At the same time, they kill, or they not kill, but they injure US diplomats with this weapon that causes Havana syndrome, with this influence. They keep running terrorist attacks, they keep breaking international laws and norms. And the response is that we should not provoke Russia. We are not going to give weapons to Ukraine that will make meaning in this war. The weapons that Ukraine needs, even the air defense systems, are given to Ukraine only after a huge disaster and in very little numbers. Ukrainian cities are still not protected from the ballistic missiles because NASAMS, which Norway has provided to Ukraine, which has saved thousands of human lives, is not capable to shoot down those missiles. So there is no principle that can hold Russia accountable. If NATO countries cannot unite together, then they will see how Russia, China, Iran, North Korea can quickly unite, because for them they have the same agenda, they have the same goal. And this goal is to destroy democracy, to show that democracy is weak in order to protect their own countries, in order to protect not the countries, but the regimes in those countries. So I really hope that the understanding of the threat that's coming from Russia will be realized by the top politicians and by the population. We see that in many cases politicians are afraid, and specifically in a year like this when there will be a lot of elections, politicians are afraid to make moves that will be against the will of people. Ukraine is now needing support. It needs weapons. It needs someone to pay the bill. When there is an opportunity to buy ammunition for Ukraine, countries are hesitant. Countries who say that they have a fund for Ukraine, countries who are supporting Ukraine verbally, all for Ukraine, they are hesitant. They are delaying decision to even pay the bill. We need to improve support. Ukraine will be fighting no matter what, but your support affects how many people in Ukraine will die during this fighting. It affects how much territory Russia could occupy and convert to a large concentration camp. This is why we are standing here. Because when you read the news, you may get an impression that support is significant and it is enough. Now it is no longer enough even to keep Russian forces on their front line. They are advancing and Ukraine needs support, needs help, urgently. Decisions taken now will come into effect in many months, in 2-3 months. So it is still not too late, but we shouldn't delay those decisions anymore. I would like to now give words to the organizer of the trip of the choir at Zvinka, to the representative of Rotary Oslo.
Yes. Я зараз хочу передати слово представнику клубу Ротary, які організували або є співорганізаторами цієї поїздки в Осло, хору Дзвінка. Будь ласка.
Ja, jeg representerer ikke bare Oslo Rotary. Ok. Jeg representerer hele Rotary i Norge når det gjelder denne turen som disse damene har kommet hit på. De har en turné for å hjelpe oss med det vi fokuserer på. Vårt motto, det er å gagne andre. Og det gjør vi ved å hjelpe våre venner i Ukraina med medisinsk hjelp. Det har vi gjort siden dag 2 i krigen, og det er vår innsats. Vi ser at mennesker lider, vi ser at mennesker dør, og da trår vi til som den organisasjonen vi er. Så derfor så har alle disse flotte damene kommet til Norge for å hjelpe oss med sin turné, slik at vi kan formidle på flere medisinske klinikker. Akuttmedisinsk klinikk som blir plassert der det ikke lenger finnes helsehjelp. Det er vårt prosjekt. Tusen takk til Tone Kolbenstved. Jeg skal oversette kort til ukrainsk. Tone Kolbenstved er одним із гувернерів Ротary-клубів в нашому регіоні. І вона презентувала цей проєкт, завдяки якому капела бандуристів Дзвінка приїхали в Норвегію. З початку війни, на другий день війни, клуби Ротарі об'єдналися, щоб продумати, яким чином можна надати допомогу українському народу. Тому що було очевидно, що народ України страждає і потребує допомоги. І Ротарі клуби в Норвегії взяли за мету постачати медицинське обладнання до України. Цей проект, частиною якого є хор Дзвінка, передбачає 14 концертів по всій Норвегії. Вчора дівчата дали свій перший концерт. Сьогодні концерт відбудеться в церкві Фрогней о 6 годині в Осло. І далі дівчата подорожують Норвегією. І всі вилучені кошти з цих концертів підуть на закупівлю необхідних мобільних клінік, які будуть поставлятися в Україну, там, де клініки знищені і не мають доступу до медичної допомоги. Надзвичайно важлива допомога, надзвичайно важливий проект. Tusen takk til dere Rotary. Den ukrainske forening har siden krigens start samarbeidet med flere lokale Rotary klubber, og nå det et stort prosjekt. Nokså en gang viser Norge og Rotary det store, varme hjertet som det norske folket har. Tusen takk.